What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, man. Today there was no update to the testing list. However, 15 new and updated mods were released on the in-game mod hub. A2 Studios got new screenshots of the TLX Phoenix. Whiskey Sierra Modding's Viking semi-truck is coming along. Pulse FS shows off a new truck. JA Modding updates us on their Case IH planter. Agro Mods are updating their self-propelled Auger wagon. Sir Vertex have a new Auger wagon. Polycount Modding are working on a new bag lifter. Connect Modding announced a new partnership. Vertex Design also announced a new partnership. Mapper's Paradise wants to hear from you. MissyB Modding has new screenshots from her next map. Plus, Ito Mod has a small update to his map, Mappa, Italia. Let's check it out. There was no update to the testing list today because the person that does it is out of the office this week. However, 50 new and updated mods were released today on the in-game mod hub, including the Swiss Future Farm by Oxygen David. I've already made a video showing these off in detail. You can find that video linked in the first pinned comment and description below. Speaking of the Swiss Future Farm, lots of you seemed a little confused this morning when I was talking about the mod, saying that it was technically an update. This was one of the many entries for the Swiss Future Farm Special Award from Farming Simulator 19 mod contest, which was held about a year and a half ago. This version of the map won the award and thus got the opportunity to come to all platforms, and after an update from Oxy to make the farm look more like the present look, as well as tweaking a few areas that the farm requested, it is now out. It even has cabs on it, which is awesome. This farm is owned by Agco in real life and is used for research of agriculture and farming in general. There was a really nice article that was written which includes a Q&A with Oxygen David himself, which I will link to in the description below. Also released today on the in-game mod hub was the new Fortuna FTM 200 7.5 tipper trailer, which giants say was released to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the brand Fortuna. I'm not 100% sure if this is a new brand that will continue to pump out new mods from or not, but I can tell you that giants have done things like this before in the past to celebrate new releases and milestones from other companies, and I think that's really cool. It means a lot to the community and farming as a whole. You can download this mod now in the in-game mod hub for all platforms. A2 Studios shows progress on his next semi-truck, the TLX9000 Phoenix. It is a long-nose semi-truck being made for all platforms. The truck will include all the features that you've come accustomed to seeing from the TLX brand, and maybe some new ones as well. You can watch him mod this live over on his YouTube channel, which of course I will have linked in the description below. As you can tell from these screenshots, the mod is still in the early stage of development, but it's coming along nicely. As always, there's no release dates for mods, and A2 Studio likes to take his time and do things right. So your best bet is to monitor Farm Some News and all of A2 Studios pages, so like YouTube, Facebook, things like that, for updates on this truck. Ladies and gentlemen, the Phoenix is reborn. Whiskey Sierra Modding showed more progress on their Viking semi-truck today, saying that all the logos are done and they've made a headache rack option to go with it as well. They also redid the interior and the wheels are finished. This is a mod that they intend to release on all platforms, though it is not finished yet, and they're still not sure if it's going to pass or not. Fingers crossed that it does. I will keep you updated once more information is available. After the release of Holt's FS's Valmet 88, they're back working on this old classic truck. They say that they almost forgot about it, but it's back on track. I'm not 100% sure which model this is exactly, and the translation of their post, which I got, was a little bit rough, but I can tell you that they're definitely working on something new here. JA Modding updates us on their Case IH Fast Riser 6100 folding planter, which will have different versions from 48 rows up to 61 rows, which is the one I plan on using, by the way. He says that the 3D model is finished, working on the in-game XML now, and as of a few days ago, it's about 60% completed. I would say that by now, it is more than that. The model is already working and planting, animations are working, and the lid is working, as well as clamps that leave it closed. They still need to do the dynamic hose system, but it's moving along nicely. They're assembling the mod right now. Oh yeah, and for all platforms, of course. Agro Mods say that they have updated their AGM TM240 self-propelled auger wagon, but unfortunately, because the update doesn't fix anything game-breaking, the update will have to wait 2 weeks or 14 days after the original release. Fortunately for us, this update has already passed testing and should release in the next few days, as the mod originally released 12 days ago. Keep a lookout for this one. Sir Vertex's Lizard Tanker Auger Wagon is finished, saying that the model looks great and has options of normal and inverted tires, with lots of colors for the chassis and the grain tank. This is a mod that they made for all platforms by the name Tanker 12,000. I would assume it holds 12,000 liters, at least assuming that, of normal crop accepted by auger wagons. However, only time will tell. Polycount Modding says that while we wait for their John Deere W260 windrower that we talked about yesterday, this little project has been worked on and is almost ready. Big thanks to Taz from Polycount for posting these great screenshots. We know that the mod is a bag lifter with a 3-point hitch with the purpose of eliminating the need for a second tractor to refill your spreaders in the fields. It is advised to use this with a spreader with trailer hitch to tow the trailer for all of your fields to work properly. The mod is already 100% in-game and is going through internal testing with Polycount right now before it's being sent off to Giants for testing, very likely for all platforms. Connect Modding have announced a new partnership, the MP Agriculture Machinery Team, which Connect Modding and their partners Miyoto Modding and Agro Team will start bringing different mods from the brand in-game for all platforms. The first of which you can see right here is the MP 30,000 Fertilizer Spreader. Mod looks almost finished, at least from a development perspective, so they've very likely been working on this for a while. Keep an eye out for more in the future. Vertex Design have announced a new partnership, this one with Rabe, which is already in-game and an equipment partner with FarmSim as a whole. Vertex Design say that they will be working closely with Rabe to bring more well-known blue machines into FarmSim. Vertex Design makes some of the most realistic and lifelike mods that we've ever seen, so I cannot wait to see what they do with this new partnership. Mappa's Paradise wants to hear from you about your opinion on silos in Farming Simulator. Do you prefer their grain dryer option, where you start up the dryer and have the wet and dry functions, or do you just prefer the normal drive over, tip it in, and move on? Personally, as DjGoHam, I think the wet dry feature is cool, but it's difficult and doesn't really add anything, at least to my personal gameplay experience, but that's just me. Let Mappa's Paradise know what you think via the link down below inside Mappa's Paradise. MissyB has posted some new screenshots of her next map, Riverside Farms. She does say that there won't be any other information until April 16th, 2021, which is 2 weeks from this Friday, so we still have a couple weeks to go. Keep an eye out for that. We can see from these screenshots that the map will feature a waterfall of sorts flowing over rocks and emptying into a river flowing through the map under a bridge. Looks really cool. Water's one of those overlooked features on a lot of maps, and it's great to see it getting some attention here. And lastly today, Mod has released an update to Mappa Italia, a fix, a small one, regarding the BGA speed. There's two ways to download the update. You can either download the maps.zip file from their Facebook page and replace it in the Mappa Italia folder, or you could just download the map again via their website, which has already applied the update. Check the description for links to both of those. This map is only available on PC right now, though a demo version of the map will be sent off to testing for console and mod hub sometime in the future. However, that time frame is unknown at this time. One thing I do know about is the segues to the outro. They're always pretty lazy and rough. Just like every episode of FarmSim links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. If I did not talk about something you're interested in or curious about, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording. Please refer to previous episodes on the most current status of those projects, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye. Well, as you can tell, I'm feeling much better today. Also, I'm getting my COVID shot today. Let's go!